Testing, testing. One, two, three. I think we should be live for today's live stream. Today, hey Luca, today we'll be going over the models and what we could expect to see in New York City. As of now, the storm is honestly about right here, the low pressure center.
Attention, this flash flood warning has been updated.
It isn't gonna start like getting bad until it gets to about here. That's when we're gonna start to see the highs. So we actually got cameras being set up, which is cool. Eventually, we're gonna get cameras up and down the East Coast. What do you guys want to start off with first? The models? Let's check this out. Sorry, there's ads here, unfortunately. First, we're going to see what the GFS showing. Then we're going to show the shorter range models. As you can see, GFS is showing a good amount of rain coming through. Starting off in the morning, it's time. Starting off in the morning. As you can see, though, look at all this wind. This isn't wind gust, by the way. This is sustained wind. And at the peak, they're showing about 29 knots to miles an hour. Oh no, 29. So guys, this model is showing about 33 miles an hour sustained winds. Gusts are going to be higher, but I have to pay for it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Let's take a look at the NAM, though. This is like a more high-resolution model. 33 miles. The other model was showing 33 miles an hour sustained winds and gusts up to probably about, I can't show the graphic because it's copyright, but 40, about 40 or 50 miles an hour gusts expected. I mean, as you can see, a good amount of rain is going to be coming through on Sunday. Actually, the rain doesn't get in on Sunday till later. It's going to be more the wind. The wind is what starts. The most wind I would say is 55 miles an hour is the most I would say. 55 gusts. By the way, gusts are only for like 5 seconds. Sustained winds are constantly. I mean, the rain, according to the NAM, the rain doesn't start till about 4 p.m. on Sunday. Let's check out the sustained winds, though, if it's the same or different. Yeah, the NAM's showing about the same winds. So not much really changed. So it's gonna be, yeah, on and off 40 miles an hour winds, constant, probably about 20 miles an hour constant. It really depends though. It depends on like different situations. Honestly, there's not that much to talk about right now. Obviously, right now there's nothing on the radar. The storm's located about off the coast of Florida right now. It's gonna slowly travel up the East Coast. I think they're showing about maybe almost 3 feet of storm surge, possibly. Let me pull up what the National Weather Service was showing. You see, they are coastal flood advisories in effect. Coastal flood advisories in effect. Let me go on the warning map. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, let's check out the warning map. Alright. So, where we are in Long Island, they did issue a coastal flood warning. We also do have a gale watch, and we actually do have a coastal flood watch. So let's read the coastal flood watch. Damn, they're showing 1 to 2 feet above ground possible of water. So it could be about 1 or 2 feet possibly of water, which is pretty concerning. We got moderate coastal flooding, 4 to 8 feet of high surf, which is pretty dangerous. We also got in New York Harbor, where we are, 7 feet waves. Hey Jack, 7 feet waves is a lot for a bay. Normally we get not even 1 foot waves at a bay. Pretty interesting. Yep, we gotta watch out for floods. And they're also showing 3 inches of rain too. But let's actually see total rainfall. Here we go. Let's see in 59 hours, let's see how much rain we could get. This model is not even showing an inch, but Fox Weather was showing 3 or 5 inches, at the least 2 inches. Yeah, you should cancel those plans. You guys have any questions for me, let me know. Shout out to my friends in the chat right now. Shout out to Bikes for Brothers and Hi. But look, GFS is showing a little more, about an inch or two. I'm just trying to go through. Let's see. I think we also do have Tropical Storm Jerry active right now, but Tropical Storm Jerry will be going out to sea. Let's see if recons. Uh, no plane we could track going into the storm. Storm off of Mexico right now. The Eastern Pacific is pretty active right now. Tropical Storm Raymond. For the map or the storm surge is just rainfall. The most rainfall I would see is probably maybe 4 inches the most for rain. Let's see the storm surge map. Map for North. Hold on, I'm typing it in northeaster. And I want to see if there's even a map, because I don't even know, honestly. I don't think they really got a map, honestly. I would say, I would say possibly 3 feet of surge, honestly. Oh, never mind, there's a map. Guys, this map shows what would happen if there was storm surge. So if there was 9 feet of storm surge, all of this area would be destroyed, underwater if it was 9 feet. So look, a Category 1 hurricane. Yep. Huh. This is what New York City would look with a Category 4 hurricane. All of New York City is basically almost underwater if we got a Category 4 hurricane. Oh my. All of New York City, if we had like a very, very bad storm. Obviously, this storm is not going to be that bad at all. I mean, you guys do have to watch out. No, it's not. It's not at all. But you gotta watch out for power outages, though, guys. That's gonna be pretty fact. So charge your phones on Sunday. Yeah, the most at 3 or 4 feet. Not here, Luca, at the beach. But that would cover probably most of the stand. I think 3 feet, though. See, these doors are gonna go out. Nothing where we are. Just on the beach. There's not much severe weather active either. See, this is the storm right here. Not doing too much right now. I mean, Myrtle Beach has a rip current statement and a high surf advisory for parts of Georgia. Yeah, you imagine? In Albany, they got frost advisories. Do some fishing. They're showing 3 to 5 inches of rain. I mean, that could flood 3 or 5 inches of rain. Damn, out to sea, they're showing 8 inches of rain, like completely in the ocean. This is gonna be probably the biggest storm all year, guys. I would not be surprised if this is the biggest storm we get all year in the Northeast. I don't even know why it's on my feet. I was gonna go on a fall cruise ship. Nah, no, do not do that on Sunday. Even tomorrow, the surge is gonna start. The waves may start a little tomorrow. Sunday night's gonna be the worst. Just trying to find some information. Information is getting a little bit dry. There's not that much to talk about. Tomorrow night we would have way more to talk about. Hi, Grandma. And let's hear the winds out to see what they're showing. 41. They're showing 47 miles an hour sustained winds out to sea. So that's basically almost like a tropical storm out to sea. We're not getting those sustained winds though, which is good. Nah, there's gonna be 3 inches of rain. See? Wrong model. There we go. See? Look at all the rain we're getting. Look at all that rain, Jack. Like I said again, we're doing that coastal flood advisory. Think about it, with that wind and then the heavy rain. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose power. I would not be surprised if we lose power, guys. On Sunday, obviously. But they are actually showing, see, below average temperatures in the Northeast. This is the temperature map, so they're showing below average temps. Thank you guys so much for watching so far. I know it's a little boring because we don't have that much to talk about because it's not actually really actively happening right now. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. It's the overall weather pattern. See, a trough comes in. There you go, some snow in Canada, which is already, which is kind of crazy. This pattern is looking very interesting. It will be better on Monday. By Monday night, probably. I think they're showing some rain tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I just leaked my zip code. I almost just leaked my zip code. I think I did. That is not good. Alright, I'm doing it on my phone. I'm just gonna tell you guys this way. Oh, we actually have a gale watch. 4 to 7 feet waves in the bay, guys. 4 to 7 feet waves in the bay. That is very strong for lower New York Bay. Oh no, he knows my area! I'm so scared. Jack, he knows where I live. Honestly, there's not much. This is radar contamination, I think. This might be actual. I think this might. Yeah, this is rain. Yeah, this is rain. Or sometimes the radar like contaminates sometimes. So like this is the rain, this is contamination. For real. How's the cam doing? What the? Eventually this cam is going to be getting some pretty cool action. I'll have to move a camera on the Jersey Shore. I don't know. He's, oh, some weather in Puerto Rico. Guys, have any questions about the storm? Let me know in chat. Because we don't got that much else to talk about. I basically covered a lot of stuff. Jack, he's from Brazil. Jack, he's from Brazil. Let me get the translator again. Yeah, there was a tropical wave that passed by earlier. This is the website I use for like that overlay board. You have to like program it. It's like a whole process. Yeah, for real. I can't show that. So many copyright stuff. It's crazy. Trying not. I mean, we don't really got that much to talk about, if I'm being honest. Wait, Chris. Yes, yes, I am. Damn, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's gonna slam. Bop. It's gonna exit by Tuesday, 100%. See, the storm's here on satellite right now, right there. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened. He hasn't been joining my streams late, my past two live streams. Oh shoot! A severe thunderstorm warning just got issued because the bar went from green. The bar went from green to red to yellow. Severe thunderstorm warning, and this thing has some rotation too. Yeah, I think it's kind of a similar thing though. Sometimes I think that guy's a bot because he's like in every other streams. Yeah, he said the same exact thing. There's actually some rotation on this storm in Utah. What about Rochester, New York, Chris? I will let you know. I think that's Kyle's account. Alright. In Rochester, New York. Let me get the models. You guys aren't gonna get as impacted with the wind, which is good. Me in New York City is worse. Got pizza. Alright, let's get this regional. Northeast, right here. Yeah, you're probably gonna see just rain from this. It was cool here. It was 43 degrees. Yeah. Here, where you are, Kyle, you're probably just gonna get moderate to light rain, probably heavy, possibly. It depends, honestly. Let's go on to like the more high resolution model. Yeah, see, you're gonna be getting these showers. You're just gonna get showers like the super outer bands for storm. I'm gonna check the wind. I don't think you're getting that much wind. Yeah, you're not getting much. You're gonna get like 5 miles an hour winds. 33 degrees. Wow. That's crazy. 33 degrees is crazy in October. I think it was like 31 when my uncle was in Canada. Like I think it was like 31. That's crazy. I want to experience the weather. Yeah, because we're having. Yeah, we're gonna be having the wind and the rain here in New York City. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think up near Buffalo, near the lake. That's when you're gonna have more winds. But you're not really near the lake. Let's see how much precipitation you could get anyway. Yeah, you're gonna get like 0.5 inches. We're gonna get like 30 to 5, I think, in that range. Yeah, we know. What's the Took a nap after school? Nice. I don't know why it says one viewer, even though multiple people are chatting. Does not make sense. Yeah, maybe go to Florida. Actually, Florida been having a lot of rain lately. Now it updated 3. I don't know why. There's like 3 people chat. Oh, now it says 3. That makes sense. In the future, we could have another pattern of another possible storm. Tex Texas has been having a lot of floods. Yeah, Florida been having a lot of rain. Let's actually check the weather, the live weather. Yeah, Florida got rip current statement. Rain, a lot of rain in southern Florida. What's the worst thing that can happen on Sunday? 50 miles an hour wind gust. Your power goes out. That's probably about it. Especially Italy. What? Yep. Yuck, yeah. Look at it's a washout. How's Texas doing?
Attention, a new special weather statement has been issued.
Actually, Texas is actually starting to recover now, which is good. Yep. Let's check up on the severe thunderstorm warning. Damn, this thing got some pretty good hail. This is some rotation. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing gets tornado warned, honestly. In a 1 out of 5 is crazy if this thing gets tornado warned in a 1 out of 5. What's the statement? It's for like these storms in Utah. There's some rotation here, so it kind of just died out. But I wouldn't be surprised if this thing could possibly, or this thing get possibly a tornado warning. I would not be surprised.
Attention, a new flash flood warning has been issued.
Uh, ask your mom if the fishing. Oh, uh, I went there when I was younger. It's really not that good. No, no, you shouldn't go on a cruise ship on Sunday. Especially since you live in Long Island. Long Island's gonna get like the worst winds. So this is the storm right now off the coast. It's gonna go ride the Gulf Stream and then hit us with a lot of winds. Oh, the California Bay of Campeche could actually get a tropical storm, which is interesting. There are winter storm warnings in Montana. Wow. Winter storm warnings in Montana is crazy. What about the uh last night I was in Fort, it's gonna stay in like the fifties about. Flash Arizona always has rain coming. You never catch a break. By the way, guys, if this was a snowstorm, we'd get like 30 inches of snow. If it was like 30 degrees right now, we would have 30 inches of snow with this storm that's coming. Oh, it would be honestly, it would be a full-blown blizzard. Let's see. 2 inches of rain to snow. If this was a snowstorm, we would have 20 or 40 inches of snow. Yeah, you don't want snow. We would have 20 of, we might get,
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
it would be basically 3 inches of rain, depending on the air temperature. It could be 15 or 100 inches of snow. It would probably be 40 inches of snow. Oh, wait. 1 inch of rain is 20 inches of snow. Wow. That'll be like almost 70 inches of snow we would get. This would be a full-on blizzard. 20 of, yeah, about 50, 40 inches of snow we would get. 40 inches of snow. Retirement on the beach. I find it crazy though that if this was in the like heart of winter, we would get a. But guys, this means that we're probably gonna get more nor'easters this winter. If we're already in that pattern now, if the temperature just has to get down below 32, and then we're in for a big blizzard. But if this is happening in October, like a nor'easter pattern, then that means we're probably going to get some big snowstorms this year. I mean, we were forecast and a cold winter. And I get out of it. Nor'easters would impact more us because we're near the coast. Yeah, same. The thing is, I don't like when it's too cold, though. Sometimes it could be miserable when it's like very cold, when it's like 10 degrees. Let's see. Looking at the one. Yeah, for real. I'm just looking at the what they're like showing the other models. Wow. This model GFS is showing 50 miles an hour wind gusts for us on Sunday. 50 miles an hour is crazy. So for 5 seconds, it could be 50 miles an hour winds. Sunday, 8 p.m. Guys, Sunday at 8 p.m., they're showing the worst conditions. 62 miles an hour winds off of Belmar, 53 miles an hour gusts for us. And high wind watches are in effect for the Jersey Shore. We're probably going to get upgraded to one later by tomorrow. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Oh, yeah, you remember that video?
Attention, this flash flood warning has been updated.
Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, you could still have a nor'easter without any wind, by the way. Storms coming, hot winds. For real. Yeah, nor'easter is similar to a hurricane. It could be. It could be the same. It could be, yeah, similar. Yeah, it could have the same miles an hour winds, but the low pressure is different. That's the only thing. I'm just trying to look for more weather. Let's search it up. Let's see. Damn, look at all of this, guys. So the high pressure ridge is gonna steal the storm out. See, that's because the storm's coming from the northeastern side.
New information, this severe thunderstorm warning has been updated.
This this one is showing 46 miles an hour gusts, so still a good amount of areas impacts. Yeah, we're in one of the worst zones because the low pressure is different and it's not tropical. It's just pretty crazy though. Give me a sec, guys. I find it crazy though. This is crazy wind though. This is it would be like this in the winter time, by the way. This is what it would look like if it was the winter time. See, I wish it was like that. We're returning a nice. It hasn't snowed much the last couple of years. Uh, yeah, about 2 inches of rain so far. Coastal flood advisories are in effect too. Wow. Honestly, this is gonna be very interesting on Sunday. I think I'm gonna go now, guys. I may be live tomorrow night. If not, I will be recording some videos on Sunday. Bye, guys.